Well, today was our second drive-by protest to draw attention to the government's cuts to essential services, in specifically healthcare, attacks on physicians, and the attacks on education. Well, what's affecting me personally is as an advocate for physicians and patients. I'm an anesthesiologist, so I am not working at the moment. I don't have a clinic. I am not as impacted as most of my colleagues. So family practitioners, surgeons, other people, but in particular rural practice physicians are tremendously impacted by the unthinking changes to fees, which is leading to people needing to close their clinics or change their practice very substantially to be able to stay in practice in Alberta. It is beyond my understanding as to why they're implementing these specific changes. We all understand that we need to be fiscally responsible. We understand that cuts are necessary. But it's my understanding that the Alberta Medical Association and physicians in general were open to an across-the-board cut of fees, whereas there has been a very targeted attack on family practitioners in particular, and an absolute decimation of the practices in rural Alberta. My biggest concerns are, number one, our doctors currently are trying to survive in this pandemonium that's been brought to them, when they should be being able to focus specifically on the pandemic. So what we need our physicians to be able to focus on the job at hand right now, keeping patients and themselves safe while we deal with something that we've never seen before. After that, what I'm concerned about is that physicians will simply going to leave. They won't leave their patients now. They may be forced to change their service model right now, but the pandemic is going to consume us all. Once the pandemic moves lower on the agenda, I know that physicians are going to leave this province, and I just do not understand how, in particular, rural family practice can survive. I want Albertans to understand what's happening. I want them to realize how we all need to pull together, and that healthcare matters, public healthcare matters, and if we don't stand up for it, speak out in whatever way we can, we're going to lose it and it won't come back. And I just cannot imagine what that would look like.